Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and good morning from ONDARION. We are on our final day of our goth rotation. Our family are just slowly waking up from the night before. It is about 8 AM right now and they are slowly rising, the grand ball leaving them in a bit of a haze. And we are just going to play through their final day here in ONDARION and just see what happens. We have got Dominique in the kitchen. Oh, Rosabella! With all her might, Rosabella managed to pick up and grab onto something for the first time. Oh, well done, little bean. Mortimer is also awake, just reading a book, feeling particularly happy after the grand ball. This is the most excited face that he can muster. He's really proud of his girl Cassandra for the work that she put in wooing Miss CELINE Feng, who is a lady of ONDARION. Cassandra is still in her chambers, fast asleep. Not surprising, she had a whirlwind of a night. Rosabella is definitely awake and she seems to be sitting on a nice poo bomb. When baby is awake, mummy should be awake. So let's get Cassandra up and she can give her baby a little morning cuddle, say good morning, hope that she had a good night while they were out at the ball. Alex is also feeling pretty good. He had a bit of an eventful day yesterday, but I think we'll let him sleep in. He only needs a little bit more sleep and he is hungry and of course stinky. We'll just let him get up as and when. Good morning, little Bab. Oh, good morning, Binks. And Cassie's just telling Rosabella about her night. I think we're going to get Cassandra to pull her card for the day. She is still feeling sad from her divorce, but only for 5 more hours, so that is a positive. It seems like when she wakes up alone, that's when she feels it the most. Oh, so sad. But she is also feeling very happy from having her first kiss with CELINE on the dance floor yesterday. Oh my goodness. And she still very much has the evidence of this encounter. Maybe that'll cheer her up when she remembers the passion of the moment. Let's get her to draw her daily card. Uh-oh, that isn't a good sign. Coins reversed. Notoriety and greed have you in their land-grabby clutches. It might be best to put aside material goods and focus on what can be salvaged. Just let the coins fall where they may. Rummaging in the trash or gaining online followers is desired. What I'm getting from this is maybe Cassandra feels, rather than elated from the events that happened last night, maybe she's feeling a little bit like everything moved so fast. Was it actually because they had a whirlwind and really liked each other, or were they just moving their pawns on a chessboard, you know? This is really interesting, but also she would never rummage in the trash. She is no Don Lothario, let's get that straight. I've just noticed that Mortimer is actually just outside of Cassie's room, so I think he's waiting for her to be ready. And he's like, good morning, my girl. Oh, she actually looks a bit happier seeing Mortimer today. He's just come in to compliment her on her work last night, saying that he's so happy that her and CELINE got on so well. And it's just really encouraging that side of it. And is actually asking her, this is the perfect moment for us to ask the Fengs for an alliance. They are a very powerful house. And I think this is our moment to move. And Cassandra's like, really? It looks like she's actually agreed. Even though she is worried, she's probably quite excited to see CELINE again. And I think the positive reinforcement from Mortimer has definitely helped. So Mortimer's just ordering a car so they can go over to the Feng estate. And Cassie is definitely looking a bit more confident. We don't need to worry about sweet Rosabella. Dominique is here. Alexander is here. She will be well cared for while we pop out to see the Fengs. We have arrived at the Feng estate. And you might be wondering what these two are looking at. This looks quite fancy. Oh, this is quite fancy indeed. Yeah, so the Feng estate is crazy. What is this? A castle? A temple? Both? It is absolutely insane. Go, Cassie, be brave. They have been welcomed into the foyer area. They have met the Feng's butler called Eric. Not sure a hug is appropriate, Mortimer, but we'll go with it. Eric is just saying, well, you haven't made an appointment to see them, but you're lucky that they're in the throne room right now, which means they are more likely to be open to speak to you. Thank you, Eric. Oh my god, and Cassie is the first one to get in here, and look at this scene. So Eric is just announcing the arrival of the Goths. Thank you, Eric. And Lily? I cannot get a read on Lily, but she is scaring me. And not Celine looking over at Cassandra so worried. Oh my gosh. And Cassandra is feeling flirty just at the sight of Celine. A breathtaking encounter. This fine specimen of a sim now has Cassandra's undivided attention as they try to pick their jaw up off the floor. Oh girl, she's down bad. She's down bad. Help. I'm scared. I'm scared. Look at her. Ooh, she's getting up to greet Mortimer, but she does not look happy. Mortimer? Okay, I think Mortimer's feeling awkward because what do you mean he just saluted? He's like, hey, 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 that was normal, right? Gosh, and Lily just looks disgusted. That is just pure disgust. And Cassandra's just gone and sat down and started reading. She's just leaving this bit to Mortimer. Comparing grocery prices is the first thing he did. Lily is probably like, I do not have time for this. He is going to compliment the Feng dynasty, give Lily a heartfelt compliment, and he's also going to brag about the Goth dynasty. He's trying to big his family up, trying to butter Lily up. How annoying that she has to get off the phone to talk to him. Well, she seems to be taking the compliments very well, and it has changed her mood. She's feeling more confident now as opposed to being angry, so that is really good news and exactly what Mortimer wants. Nothing to do about it. Mortimer really doesn't vibe with that other sim. Interacting with them is a literal pain. He does not like Lily as a person, but he still feels happy that they are in this situation for the dynasty. So now that the pleasantries are out of the way, I think Mortimer is going to get straight to the point and he is going to propose an alliance between the Goths and the Fangs. Oh no, she's angry again. Oh my god. I don't mean to be rude, Mortimer, but I'm afraid the Goth dynasty simply isn't prestigious enough for me to consider an alliance. I need to focus my attention elsewhere. If you work hard and become more successful, let's talk again. Ouch. That was a high society burn if I ever saw one. Oh god, and look at Mortimer's face. He is like, oh, and Eric is like, eh? And Cassandra is starting to catch on. I don't think Celine has actually said a word to Cassandra either. They've just been sat here silently. This is the first time that Celine speaks, and she's just explaining to Cassandra that her mother does not approve of their alliance or their coupling or their courting or whatever you want to call it. And Lily is not happy with the situation that the girls got themselves in public at the grand ball. The reason why Celine is looking quite so sad is because she does genuinely like Cassandra, but her mother has put her foot down. And in this moment, while they're all in the room, her mother's sat on the throne. There's no way that Celine could go against her mother right now. Cassandra is so upset about this, and I think she's just embarrassed, you know. She was really hoping this would go a different way. Having their romance discouraged just like Mortimer did with her with Don, I think is hitting quite hard. It's making her feel less than. And she saw this big temple that the Fangs live in, and I think she was just hoping that it's all material, that Celine is still the woman that she met last night, but unfortunately the fairy tale has not come to fruition this time. Never say never. Cassandra's walking away and Celine is crying and Lily is just looking over, bored of this, and wants them to leave. Look at this text that Cassandra has just got from Don. I heard that you found someone new. How do you trick them into thinking you're worth loving? Come on, Cassie, let's get you out of here. You've been through enough. We have made it home and our girl Cassandra is not feeling too great. Oh, hi Dina. Just who I wanted to see. Look at Mortimer here with Rosabella. How cute. So I think he knows that Cassandra is not going to be feeling too happy about the events that happened today. He's just making sure to come and look after sweet Rosabella and give Cassandra some space. Hell yeah, we've got these bad bitches in the swimming pool. Dominique and Dina. I think they've had a brilliant vacation, you know? And oh yeah, speaking of Dina, I lost track of her at the ball last night just because I was so focused on Cassandra and Celine. And I noticed that she has a tiny bit of romance with Akachi right now. So I kind of wonder if Akachi was at the ball looking for an affair and maybe he got one? I have no idea. Look at this text that Cassandra has got from Darren. Ah! So this is gonna sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but well, okay, here it goes. I have a crush on you. Would you want to go out with me sometime? You're super cool. I really want to hang out with you more. Oh my god, Darren! Game, you do not know the perfect timing of this. Our sweet Cassandra is feeling sad, lonely, rejected. Things just haven't worked out how she hoped. And now one of her close friends that they've known each other for a while, and they have got a little bit of romance bar already. Although I don't think in her text she would be as enthusiastic of course, let's go on a date. I think she will definitely say, yes, let's go on a date. Ah! So in our next part, we will definitely be seeing where that goes. That is so exciting. While everyone else is packing and getting ready to leave, I actually wanted to do one last thing with our sweet Alexander. He is feeling excited from the discovery that he made of the map with Strangerville on it last episode, and I think he is just starting to feel really emboldened with making new discoveries. He's feeling a little adventurous, so I thought we would get him to come over here and do some exploring, see what he discovers in this old Goth family crypt in this different country, you know? How cool. And if there's one person that's gonna go crypt diving right now, it is Alexander. Alexander enters the crypts. A labyrinth of forgotten corridors and ancestral vaults lie ahead. Enter if you dare. We dare. Mystery boxes. A dim light emanates at the end of the dark hallway. Loud thumping and frantic muttering can be heard. Alexander musters the courage to walk into the torchlit opening only to encounter a hooded figure with boxes and bags of goodies lining the room. The hooded figure looks at Alexander with a crooked smile. They gesture at 3 ornate boxes sitting on a table nearby. Care to choose one? Be warned, you must take whatever it provides. What? How is this the first thing he comes across? Why is there a hooded figure in this old crypt? Continue exploring. Choose the box of life, choose the box of death, or choose the box of ethereal. I mean, he is a goth. Let's choose the box of death. Hopefully we do not regret. Alexander is drawn to a dark and dusty wooden box. Once opened, Alexander pauses, realizing there is nothing inside. There is something about its emptiness. Is it a metaphor or something more sinister? Alexander decides not to stick around to find out. Well, at least he's alive. Ooh, and this is kind of spooky. While Alexander is in this crypt, Bella's spirit is fading away. Bella's connection to the physical world is growing weaker with each passing day. Alexander opened the box of death and now he feels his mother's spirit fading away. That is kind of spooky. Gosh, his confidence is fading. Wayland's hideout. Alexander peers inside and is met with a mysterious trenchcoat wearing fellow. The stranger is holding a box. Welcome to Wayland's pop-in shop. I have some fine items available for free, as long as you ain't afraid of a bit of chance. Lady Luck may be on your side. Well, he is still feeling confident. I think it's only gonna last for 2 more seconds, but hey, while we're here, let's indulge Wayland and rummage blindly in his box. So I wonder if Wayland was the hooded figure that was there earlier. Well, it appears Lady Luck was on your side after all. Alexander receives some epic loot from this mysterious stranger. Alexander found 233 simoleons. Nice. Oh, and that was it. I mean, 233 simoleons is not so much epic loot for a goth, but hey, we'll take it. Hissing in the dark. 2 yellow glowing eyes peer out from the darkness. The unknown creature walks forward with a low sounding hiss. It reaches its bony hands towards Alexander. Our options are to try to run and try to pet. For God's sake. He is feeling confident right now, so let's try to pet it. The creature is not amused. If anything, they seem to be more angry. Starting to shake, Alexander does the only thing he can think. Point behind the creature and run the other way. Run, Alex! Alexander spots a beam of light illuminating a hidden corridor. He could make out for the exit or continue exploring the crypt. I think we'll have him exit now. His confidence has definitely worn off. My heart can't take this rejection. Making friends is tough. Alexander has learned the hard way that not every creature is ready to be befriended. Maybe in time. Our poor sweetheart. He's just lonely. And he is also a bit scared. Haunting visions flood Alexander's mind. Those who came before and those who have not yet been. The endless cycle of life. Ooh. That was from when he thought about his mother. How spooky. Not Mortimer peeing his pants. Oh, Mortimer. How did you manage that? You're right next to the bathroom. That is so sad. A scandalous event was witnessed. Someone knows about Mortimer's secret, and that's because Dina Caliente witnessed him pee himself. Hopefully she won't do anything with that. Poor Mortimer. I'm putting that down to Mortimer getting old. Bless him. It's not surprising, but still not very nice. Oh my god. And as I was just getting everyone ready for bed, I come outside and Akachi is stood right here. Dina Caliente, what the hell are you doing? Look at this scene. Dina's like, how about it, champ? One for the road? And he's like, hell yeah. Well, he do be handsome, Dina. She's still that girl. Oh my goodness. I am so confused as to what's happening here. Let's leave them to that. And well, the sun is coming up again in Ondarion, and this is actually our final episode with the Goths for this first round. We have played exactly a week, so next episode we will be heading over to the Caliente sisters' house, so we'll be playing with Nina and Dina, and I am so excited for that. I think that is going to be so much fun. Our poor Cassandra really went through it today. Unfortunately, the Fengs just are too prestigious for the humble old Goths, so maybe one day CELINE and Cassandra can be together, but now is not the time. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited to get into the Calientes with you, and I will see you all then. Bye!